Hey everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5. So, I queued up the Writers Guild in 2 more cities, since in CPP you can actually build it in up to 3 cities, not just 1. Other than that, we are about to start attacking Hastings. Shouldn't take too long. Oh yeah, research agreement. Right, we will accept that. We should be able to get one with Austria pretty soon as well. They just need to get 200 gold. Do they have 200 gold? Yes, they do. Alright, let's grab that research agreement then. And that's going to be it for now. And I'm not sure if I want to wait around here. Because, well, in order to get open borders with Venice, we need to get civil service. And that's not going to happen just yet. I might just go to something else. Chop the jungle, and let's do this! They probably have some defenses. At least that's what I expect, yep. They have a skirmisher and a Roman inside the city. That's fine. Let's see, I don't think we can disembark with all 3 units, no. Alright, just 2. That's good enough. One thing you can do in CPP is actually attack units inside the city. So we will be able to kill that skirmisher with our cataphracts. One of the reasons why I brought them. Now, let's do as much damage as possible. We need to take this city quickly, otherwise we might lose units. We'll do some pretty good damage. I don't think the city will last more than maybe 4 turns. And that's a bit of a stretch already. Let's buy that tile. Oh yeah, we can't actually afford it. We are 1 gold short, really? Yes, really. Alright. We'll bring this guy as well. And that's that. Venice and Austria have declaration of friendship. Alright then. We'll probably have to stay at war with England for a while. Maybe even for the rest of this game. But we'll see about that. I can't do much with this stupid archer. We could try to go through here, but that might not be possible. And we need to get rid of that galley. But the composite bomber needs some heals. I should just get a Drummond in Varna. That's not a bad idea. I don't necessarily have the time to build one, but we need one. 8 turns. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to wait for that. We could just build one in Constantinople. I queued up a Basilica because we'll get a little bit of extra pressure from that. It's useful. Anyway, back to Hastings. Let's just attack the city. And as you can see, the skirmisher inside the city is actually taking damage. Which is exactly what we want. And let's keep bombarding the city. I think we can stay here 1 more turn. 63 health, should be fine. And he's dead. And now we can buy that salt. Might as well do that. And improve it. And keep exploring. There. As for our research, we need compass as soon as possible, because half of our cities are not connected to our trade network. Which not only reduces our income, it increases unhappiness in these cities from isolation. So we need access to harbor. Let's grab currency. That will give us +2 gold from merchants, which is useful. As for our next policy, I would normally consider aesthetics, because there are some really nice policies in here, including +3 science from amphitheaters, opera houses, museums and broadcast towers. And we can also get a great person of our choice. And it's a really nice tree in general, but since we're a strong religious civ, it might not be a bad idea to go for at least some policies in Piety. Here's the thing, completing aesthetics would also give us access to Renaissance, even before, rationalism, even before Renaissance era. So that's kind of a nice part of it. I do think Piety is a subpar choice, regardless of the fact we're a strong religious civ. But it kind of works. I think we'll give it a shot. I still think aesthetics would be a little bit better, But since we're a strong religious civ, I'll give Piety a shot. So, the opener will give us plus 100% pressure in nearby cities without your majority religion. All religions spread to own cities without a majority from 50% further away. And we get plus 3% gold in cities with a temple for each Piety policy. It's nice for gold. We also get increased yields for internal trade routes originating from the capital city or a holy city. We get plus 2 to every yield in cities that follow our majority religion. And that's pretty much it. And we can buy great artists for faith, starting in industrial era. As for the actual policies, we'll get minus 25% faith purchase costs, which is quite nice. Plus on faith and plus on culture from temples. That's going to be our first policy. Border growth is doubled in cities during golden ages, and temples generate plus 1 happiness during golden ages and Wheel of the King days. Then we get plus 1 faith from all specialists and the great artist. Then we get plus 2 science and plus 2 production from markets, caravansaries and harbors in cities that follow your religion. And your religion spreads 50% more quickly over trade routes. This one is quite nice. I'll probably go for this one second. And the last one will allow us to purchase monasteries with faith. That's plus 2 faith, plus 2 food, plus 2 science, and 1 scientist slot. So that's that. Alright, next turn. Hastings should be ours pretty soon. Declaration of friendship, yes. I'm actually kind of surprised that he was willing to extend that, because we have quite a few negatives with him. But alright, I want to stay allied with him. Now, we do have a swordsman incoming. Let's see. Our cataphracts are stronger, but I want to focus on actually taking Hastings. Hold on, can we take Hastings right now? We might be able to, actually. Yeah, I think we can. Also, naval promotions. We got plus 5% ranged combat strength and plus 20% versus cities. And the second line gives us plus 10% combat strength versus naval and land units and plus 10% combat strength versus wounded units. This is a pretty tough choice, but I prefer bombardment in this case, at least for ranged units. And there, we can take the city. What about you? Show the jungle or something. Not much to see here. Alright, what about that swordsman? We can move towards him with 2 cataphracts. That's probably what we'll do. Take the city with this guy, and the city is ours. So everyone will be quite upset about this. Well, not everyone. India will barely notice. Yeah, Gandhi doesn't care. Create puppet. And, oh, that's stupid spearman. Well, we can move around like this. And attack the swordsman, or we can fortify. Nah, let's attack him. If he stays here, he will die on the next turn. Alright. Next. I'm curious whether England will be willing to negotiate after this. I'm playing the build where you can run into a bug that will make the AI stay at war with you forever. So that's quite likely. Let's have a chat with England. We should have like plus 40 war score, 42 war score. Yep, peace offer impossible. I think we'll just have to stay at war with them forever. Now this is fixed in the newest beta, but I can't update without breaking the save game. So unfortunately, I'll have to finish this game without updating. I assume they have a city to the west. We'll check that in just a moment. And just pick up some promotions. Yeah, bombardment. And bombardment. This will make it much easier to take any more cities. Now question is, where exactly is that city? Might be worth knowing. Okay, right here. Is it coastal from the west? It is. So I could attack it from the west. That seems reasonable. I think that's what we're going to do. But first, let's heal these guys up. We'll do much more damage to a city now. And since they don't want to peace out, I think we'll just go for York, because why the heck not? We can! And England is the most advanced AI right now. They are 4 techs ahead of us, which isn't a whole lot, but they are still the most advanced AI. They are 3 techs ahead of us. But they are ahead of every other AI right now. Yep. So hurting them is definitely a good idea. Okay. Trade route plundered. That's not so nice. Oh well. I guess I'll just replace it. Where are these galleys coming from? Where is a... Whoa, what? Did a barbarian come spawn over here or something? I guess so. I don't see any other explanation. Okay, we'll just have to deal with that, I suppose. We found more land. Yeah, we have to deal with that guy before he pillages more tiles, and I have to back up with the worker, otherwise I'll probably lose him. Alright, cargo ship. Do we want any internal trade routes? It might be worth starting an internal trade route from Constantinople, because we'll get that policy that will improve internal trade routes originating from the capital. Where was it? Oh yeah, that requires adopting all policies in Piety, so that's not going to happen just yet. There's no huge rush then. But I don't think we should be using this trade route anymore. Let's check what the best trade route is for gold. 6.8 from Varna. But that's not exactly safe, as you can clearly see. We need a Drummond in here. Let's work on that. Ah, screw it. We'll just work this trade route for now. And English trireme. I don't think so. You're not going to get far. Definitely not. Down you go. Anything else to see here? Nope. Alright, now we should build a fort on this tile right here. And I think that's that. Market after granary, that's okay. Alright, looks like we're done on this turn. Open borders. No. I should get some emissaries to make some city-state friends. Speaking of city-state friends, I think we're going to get a great diplomat soon-ish. Yeah, in fact, we'll get one in 2 turns. So that will allow us to get allied with a city-state and reduce influence for all other civs in that city-state. It's really damn nice. Oh, great. Well, we're going to take some damage here. Can't avoid it. Well, we'll move towards that guy. That stupid scout, man. So rude. Okay, horseman. I don't think I want to stay outside of the city with that archer. Definitely not. This will be a fort. And I'll just use auto-explore for that scout, I think. Yeah, auto-explore is fine. Okay. We'll just wait to kill that horseman. Now I don't want open borders with you. And we got a spy, nice one. Yeah, we lost a Drummond. I guess that was to be expected there. Great scientist, nice one. We could use an academy. What's this tile? Oh yeah, we can't actually build anything on this. Unless we chop it. Alright. So, another mine. And a swordsman to kill. I still want York, even though we lost one Roman. It's not a big deal. Kill this guy. Now, I can't attack it with more than 2 units. But we can kill it. Down it goes, and there's a trireme. I think a lot of their military power comes from naval units. That makes sense. Because they do have quite a lot of military power, but they've not been defending their cities very actively. Now, what about that scientist? I think I'll just start an academy on one of these desert tiles. They won't generate any food, but it will turn them into an actual workable tile, where otherwise I basically wouldn't work them ever. Yeah. Let's just do that. That's +6 science. And we'll lock it just to make sure we're working it at all times. Alright. Looks good. That German needs to complete faster. And that's pretty much all we can do on this turn. I could back up to move out of bombardment range. Should probably do that. Alright, next. I'm not in a huge rush, but I would like to take York in the reasonable future. These Germans are so squishy. Currency, and we got a great diplomat. I need to think about which exact city-state we want to get allied with. I'm not quite sure about that just yet. Our happiness is in the negatives now, so it might make sense to go for a mercantile city. Which means Tyre. The only problem with that is that Venice might puppet Tyre, which would be a huge waste of a great diplomat. But I think that's our best option. I think so, yeah. Now, where the heck is the barbarian camp? I don't think it's on one of these tiles, but we'll check them out. And back to York. Not much we can do on this turn. Fortify. And we need to keep working on the compass. What do we want first? Probably physics. Yep. Physics and then compass. I might get a trebuchet or something. Oh, Austria wants to give us copper. Sure, thanks. And that puts us back into the positives. We need that compass tech, because that will unlock harbors. And a lot of the unhappiness we're getting right now is from isolation. Because these cities are not connected. Because I can't connect them until we get harbor. So, village. Yeah, we should spam a few. Now that we actually can. Let's do that. And you need to repair. I still want to attack York. Okay, there's a unit. Yeah, they have a lot more in there. Huh. I think we're going to need a trebuchet.
Oh,
They still won't negotiate. Yeah, I think we'll just stay at war forever, basically. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. Maybe we should get more land units. But I also want some emissaries. And we need a few basic buildings in Constantinople still. It's still worth building a lighthouse as well, because that turns these sea tiles into 3 food, 1 gold. Which is still nice for growth. Lighthouse is good in pretty much any city. With coastal tiles, it doesn't need to have sea resources. It's always good. Or we could build a university. We are doing okay on science, but I don't want to fall behind in science, for obvious reasons. Also, since we finished Writers Guild, we should take care of that. I don't think we should be working the market anymore. Let's see, I don't want this city to grow at a reasonable rate. And I want it to have some decent production at least. 5 turns. 4 turns. Yeah, this is fine, this will do. And university. The second Writers Guild was here. So I guess we'll remove the merchant. And then what? Something like this. We need more population in here. Yeah, I don't think we can afford to work the engineer slot right now. This city needs to grow faster. I suppose we could. 17 turns. Alright, fine. What else can we do here? University. I should build aqueducts. They do give +1 food now. But I think that will have to wait. Let's finish repairing that. 15 turns. Could have been worse. It's fine. I might just send an internal trader out with food to that city or something. We'll see. Anyway, let's continue. I'll just escort that diplomat. I wouldn't want any surprises. Although, let's check. Oh, yep, there's a barbarian camp. I knew it. Alright, we'll take care of that. Let's go do exactly that. And be really careful with that diplomat. We can just go through Venice. Through their territory, I mean. Okay, sounds good. So, can we actually take York in the near future? I think it might have to wait a bit. I don't know. We might be able to do it. Oh, this guy. Okay, let's kill that guy. At least they are very squishy, but that also means mine are super squishy. And we need to be very careful. Yeah, the cataphracts won't do that much damage on their own. Also, -1 happiness again. The city walls should give us +1, I think. Yep, -1 from crime in here. And the market should also give us +1. Yep, -1 from poverty. We just need that compass, man. I'm getting what? -5 happiness from isolation right now. And we can fix 90% of that with harbors. Unfortunately, that will still take a while. We'll just have to deal with it. Yep, accept. I could try to buy a luxury from someone. Also, I didn't do anything with the spy. I was too focused on the war. We should just spy on England. Although we don't know any of their other cities. Gandhi has the biggest city. Alright, let's send our spy to Delhi. We'll see what he has in there. Buy the bananas before the city-state steals them. And we'll grab a plantation. There's the Drummond. That's going to be helpful. So I bet these galleys were spawning from this barbarian camp. That's probably the case. I'm 90% sure that's the case. Oh yeah, we will get some happiness from Tyre too. But we are at -3 now, which isn't fantastic. We could try to trade strategic resources for a luxury.
Grüß Gott.
As long as someone actually has a luxury for sale. Which they might or might not. Russia is hostile for some reason. But we don't have any negative modifiers with them. Yeah, no one has any luxury for sale. Never mind. So, York. I still want York. But it's not very safe to move in from here. I could attack York from this tile. But I can only use 1 unit there, obviously. I don't think it's going to be enough to actually take the city. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be enough. Let's grab that salt. I still need to finish the mine, right? No, we finished it. Did we finish it? No. But let's build this one. %3 penalty from unhappiness is not much, but I still don't want to sit in the negatives when I don't have to. So, Tyre, 1 more turn. Oh great, now we have a horseman blocking the way. Come on, Austria, what the heck are you doing? I don't want to move in too much here. We'll take damage from composite bombing if we do. But I think we should get rid of that guy. There. I mean, Germans aren't that valuable, I can replace them quite easily. It's not a big deal if we lose one or two. But we need to get something out of it. Let's check on happiness here. So, poverty, crime, isolation, yeah, illiteracy, boredom, basically everything. So, library. And then city walls. That will reduce illiteracy and crime. So that works.
Ich sehe.
Now, I don't want open borders. Not with you either. Oh, now they offered a peace treaty. Okay. Will they give us a city? Probably not, but I can ask for it.
I beg your pardon.
No. Alright, let's get some gold then. Maximum, oh yeah, it actually shows maximum value. How much is a city worth? We could get that other city. Only 327? Okay, I think we'll go for it, because why not? And gold. I really like this part, where you can see how much the deal is worth. Probably one of my favorite additions in CPP as far as warmongering goes. Okay, this will do. 666. Okay, 666 gold and we'll get a city. Done. That was a pretty good deal for us, I would say. Create puppet. Where exactly is that city? Because I kind of grabbed it blindly. Over here. Well, that's not a great location for us, but it's a coastal city. I will be able to connect it. It's super close to Venice. I actually think this will be a great city for us. The only problem is that, yeah, we got a lot of unhappiness now. Mostly because the city is in resistance. And 50% of the population will produce unhappiness during resistance. We'll just have to deal with it. It means we'll get a 12% penalty. But England is pretty much irrelevant as a result of this. Also, we are about to grab Tyre. So that's going to be a bit of happiness at least. So, yep, conduct diplomatic mission. Done. -5 only. That's much better. Now, I just need Venice not to puppet Tyre. I'm so going to conquer them if they do that. But anyway, I'm going to finish this part here and continue in next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.